Okay, are we live? We gotta be live. Put the countdown. I don't see the countdown. Put the countdown. Okay. Lord have mercy. Are we live? Okay, you did good. Excuse me. Welcome you guys back to the Wiley Show. We did a pre-show over there on Station Head, and let me tell you, it was a good pre-show. I mean, we got into some things over there in the pre-show. And if you're not following me on Station Head, you need to get your cell phone right now, download Station Head right now. We did a pre-show and it was super, super fun. And also, people, we are now adding the Station Head to our text list. So if you want to be notified when we go live over there on Station or YouTube or whenever we go live on Instagram, I will text you personally. Make sure you sign up. Text Wiley to 888-534-4939. Text Wiley to 888-534-4939. Text Wiley to 888-534-4939. Super, super excited. I hope y'all sign up. It's another app, but it's fun. It's entertaining. It's unfiltered. So if you want to hear some cuss words, come over there to Station Head. Also, too, we will be in Vegas August 26th, 27th, 28th. I would love to see y'all. Love to meet you. I would love to have a good time seeing y'all there. I will be in Vegas August 26th, 27th, 28th. Going to have a super, 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 super good time. I'm really looking forward to it. We will be in Vegas on those 3 times. It's gonna be good. And also too, we're gonna have fun over there. So make sure you email me at wileyshowproductions@gmail.com and you can be notified what we're gonna be doing, the hotel we're gonna be at. Just in case if you're coming to book a room and stuff like that, so you'll know the host hotel where we're going to be at. It's going to be fun. We also be going to Usher concert as well. So it's going to be super, 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 super fun. I'm really looking forward to it. I'm really looking forward to it. So we got a fun show today. We going to get into some things today. Okay, let's go. All right, our first subject is what we're going to be talking about is Megan Thee Stallion. My team has been sending me stuff about Megan to talk about her all the time, and I definitely want to talk about her right now. Megan Thee Stallion goes off on social media after content from a forthcoming album. I Can't Catch a Break. My label hate me, and my ish always leak. Megan Thee Stallion has some things to get off her chest. Rapper Megan Thee Stallion took to Twitter on Thursday night, August 4th, to air out her frustrations about her album content leaks and her label wars. Megan found a couple of tweets of frustration. She said, "Why continue to choose peace when everyone else is choosing violence?" She then tweeted, I star from scratch, telling fans she could start over if she can abandon her label altogether. She said, LOL, I got money. I pay for a lot of my own ish. I started from scratch because I am a MF hustler, baby. More ish, my leak. I don't know, hotties. LOL, I don't know, but I really rap so I can make more music anytime. Done with Twitter for today. Earlier yesterday, her marketing label 300 Entertainment posted a teaser featuring the supposed title of her next album, Traumatized. Megan posted the same thing a few minutes later. Megan also shared an Instagram story of her face with the text that read, I can't catch a break. My label hate me and my ish always leak. At this point invite the hotties into studio and shoots. She alluding to her label 1501 Certified Entertainment, who she has been in legal wars with since 2020. 300 Entertainment is a marketing partner of 1501. You know, the owner of that is Carl Crawford. As we reported this year, 1501 owner Carl Crawford has been trying to force Megan to fulfill her remainder of her contract with them. Her last release, Something for the Hotties, is still in court being decided if it will count as a legitimate album or Megan will have to pump out 2 more for Carl Crawford. Megan also went off on Twitter when a user said WRDGAF stands for We Really Don't Give a F. And Megan responded, B, I'm really not talking to your dumb A now. Then she also said, why do people care about even mentioning me? LOL, like we really don't like each other. The feeling mutual. Stop playing with my name. Megan is still pushing forward with her sophomore album release, which is expected sometime this summer. She will also be co-hosting The Tonight Show starring Jimmy Fallon on August 11. So I want to say this about Megan Thee Stallion. I feel like it's very unfortunate that she signed a bad deal. But again, once you sign a bad deal, fulfill that bad deal. I had a friend that's in the business and he signed a bad deal. And I'm like, you might as well just fulfill your obligations in the business. If you sign a bad deal, and a shout out to her mother was her manager at the time, just fulfill that bad deal. If you got to release 2 or 3 more albums, come out there and release 2 or 3 more albums and get it done with it and just be done with it and lead them in the past. Do what Rihanna did, release an album every 6 months just to get out of your contract. This is really unfortunate because Megan is a good superstar. I'm not really a big Megan fan at all, but I do like her on the record she did with WAP. That record, like I was really bumping to that. I love Megan Thee Stallion in that album. I mean, that record that she did with that she did with Cardi B. Okay. So yeah, and shout out to Cardi B. We have contacted the label, okay? We contacted Atlantic Records. Yes, we did. We did contact Atlantic Records, okay? And we will later today, we will be contacting 1501 because what I'm trying to do, I'm trying to change the game of YouTube. It is time that these celebrities come on our show. So I have been contacting Atlantic Records. I will be contacting 1501. I'm trying to track down Cardi B publicist, but I don't know her publicist name. So if anybody know Cardi B publicist, email me because we're trying to put them. We trying to put them. We're trying to get her on the show. We're trying to bring these celebrities on the Wiley Show because I'm so tired of these celebrities. I don't want to sit and kiki with them in the closet like some of these YouTubers do, snorting coke and common with these artists in the closet, in the bathroom. No, I want to bring them to the show. I don't want to go to red carpets. I don't want to eat apples and oranges and just take a picture with Kanye. I actually want to bring them on the show and we can have conversation. I definitely want to bring on the show. So if you know Megan Thee Stallion publicist, email me. If you know Cardi B publicist, email me. Okay, somebody is emailing me some stuff. Give me a second. Wait a minute. Oh, I'm smiling. People are sending it to me. Okay. We gonna get them on the show. Okay. Because we definitely gonna get hold on. Okay. All right. We definitely gonna have to get them on the show because I just do not want to be a person to go to their birthday party and eat their ice cream and cake. I can buy my own ice cream and cake. I want them on my show. And I sit on down. I really do. And if y'all want to see them on the show, if y'all know the public, some of y'all right now is sitting next to Cardi B publicist. Tap on the show and say, come on the Wiley Show. Okay? Now I printed out some papers here. And I got some papers here of Cardi B. I'm trying to track down her publicists and stuff like that. I got some stuff printed and I got some questions. Look at all these papers. These are questions that I want to ask Cardi B, and then I want to some questions that I want to ask Megan Thee Stallion. So I went to the public library and I typed out what I want to ask. I'm really, really prepared right now. All she got to do is come on the show. I'm prepared right now to ask her some questions. I got a whole list of questions. I got about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I got 14 pages. 14 pages of questions to ask her. So we ready. All they gotta do is come on. We got about 14 pages of questions and stuff like that. Definitely to see if we can definitely get her on the show. We definitely in that way. We reached out to her on Instagram, we reached out to her on Twitter, we reached out to her sister Hennessy, we reached out to her former best friend as well. We reached out to her, but we haven't gotten no response. So I'm reaching out to the public. I've done everything now. I'm reaching out to y'all. Y'all reach out to these people, say, come over to the Wiley Show. He will give you a good interview. I got about 14 pages of questions, and it's going to be a good interview. I went all the way back to her childhood, to her when she was a preteen, to when she was an adult, to when she became a mother, to when she became a mother again, to when she became a wife, when she was a stripper, when she got signed. It's just so it's just so much that I want to ask her between the lawsuit, and that was a lot of pages, and I got a lot of pages with the lawsuit that she had with Cardi, what she had with Tasha K, and so we have like a whole fledged of questions that we want to ask her. We definitely want to ask a lot of questions to Megan Thee Stallion. Which foot it was, which Pinky toy it was. Did you actually get it on with Tory Lanez? What was that? How was your relationship with your mother? How was your relationship with your cousins? How was your relationship growing up in Houston? So we are prepared. We don't have to get prepared because we are already prepared. All right? Okay? So we are ready. So they're definitely ready for that. It's definitely going to be great, and we're going to break it up just like Vlad TV does. We're going to break it up in segments and give people the shorter clips, but I'm ready. So email me. You can email me at wileyshow@gmail.com, or you can DM me on Instagram. We are prepared to interview them, and I just want to put it out there publicly because we have been putting out the atmosphere and reaching out. I am not going to stop until I get them on the show. I'm not going to stop. I got about 15 more calls to make today. I got in my phone, got 15 more calls to make, and we're gonna get them on the show. I promise you all, with all my might, they're gonna come on the show. Okay, we're gonna get them on the show. We're gonna make history as the first YouTuber to interview Megan Thee Stallion, the first YouTuber to interview Cardi B and get facts and getting tea that you never heard before, stuff that you never heard before. You're gonna be like, oh my gosh, I never knew that about Cardi B. Who is that black man that interviewing these women? I never known that about Cardi B. I never known that about Megan Thee Stallion. Who is that man? And then you're going to be, of course, you're going to see me on Oprah Winfrey Show, and then you're going to be seeing me on Gayle King. Then you're going to be seeing me all over because they're going to be so shocked that I was able to get that out of them. You better come on. That I was able to get that out of those women. All right. That's what I'm saying. In my humble opinion, we are yet claiming it. We're claiming it. Now there's going to be somebody out there. It's going to be somebody. It's going to be some haters. You know, we ain't worried about the haters. The haters are promoters, because what the haters going to do, they're going to reach out to Cardi B right now. The haters are already DMing Cardi B, telling her Cardi B not to come on the show. Okay, wait a minute. They already reaching out to Cardi B and telling Cardi B not to come on the show. But Cardi B, what's going to happen? I'm going to tell you how it's going to happen. She's just going to drop in on the Wiley Show, and she's going to call in. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. Now, already the haters, the drug addicts, the alcoholics, the ones that control their boyfriend and tell their boyfriend what to do, they already trying to tell Cardi B not to do it. But she ain't going to listen to that. Why? Because the people, hashtag the people. I need y'all to hashtag the people. The producers, the people, the followers, the callers, the supporters, the subscribers of the Wiley Show is going to bombard her in her email, bombard her in her DM, bombard her on Twitter, and they're going to let it be known that we want you to go on the Wiley Show. Now, already people are sending it out there. They're trying not to let it happen, but you ain't going to be able to stop what we request to the people. Because the people, the strength of the people is going to make sure that we get her on the Wiley Show. And as well as Megan Thee Stallion. That's why I have Megan picture up here right now. We want her as well, because we have a lot of questions for her. A lot of questions that we have for Megan Thee Stallion. And it's going to be great. It's going to be awesome. Okay, let's move on. I just had to do a little open up. Okay. The people. Hashtag the people. The people. Okay. They gonna come. Oh man. And when it happened, it's gonna take our career to the next level. We putting the request out there to the people. And I know the right is gonna touch the bosom of the right person. It's gonna touch the bosom of the right person. This is gonna get to the right person, and they're gonna say, you know what? Come on, Cardi. You gotta go on the Wiley Show. All right. It's going to be great. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be really, really awesome. Shout out. I do have a co-host that will join us that do speak Espanol. All right. So if just in case we have to, for our Espanol listeners, we do have a friend that is bilingual. All right. So we definitely putting it out there. It's definitely going to happen. It's 421 people. All I need is one person to say, come on, Wiley. We're going to get in contact with you with Cardi. We're going to get in contact with you with Megan Thee Stallion. We're going to bring them on the Wiley Show. Okay? Okay? We're gonna bring them on the Wiley Show. And it's just certainly gonna happen. All right, we put it out there. Okay, let us go to the next topic here. Now, what else that I want to clearly talk about? Do I still have these people pictures up here? Because child, we was rushing. I was doing my pre-show and we was rushing today because I definitely want to bring them up. Do I have them on here? Give me a second. Okay. Nope, that's not it. Okay. Yeah, we do. All right. I wanted to get Tasha K and Cardi B up here both. I wanted to get them both up here, but I somehow did not get a picture of Cardi B, but that's okay. We have Tasha K up here. Now, I was minding my own business. Now, finally, Miss Ogre and what's the other attorney name? Miss Ogre and Cedar, and Miss Ogre filed an appeal against Cardi B. All right. They filed an appeal against Cardi B, and that happened in the United States Courts of Appeal for the 11th Circuit. So for the 11th Circuit, they filed it on August the 2nd, 2022, and they filed an appeal at the United States Courts of Appeal for the 11th Circuit. So they filed an appeal on the 2nd. So they filed an appeal. We're trying to get see what is the appeal about. I'm trying to track down those documents, but I do have the document that she did file an appeal. Now, a little birdie told me that Tasha K is moving into real estate. KB Studios, they're getting into real estate. They're going to be flipping properties. They're getting into flipping properties down there in Florida. That's what I heard. I know they have a lot of properties to flip to pay that $4 million judgment. They got to flip a lot of property, blocks and blocks of properties. If they were to pay off that $4 million judgment, $4 million. Now, me personally, I feel as though that the appeal is going to go right. Hopefully, Ms. Ogre filed it right. Hopefully, they filed it in the right circuit. And hopefully they find some type of discrepancy in the procedural matter. They found some problems in it, and they grant her and say, hey, that, you don't have to pay the $4 million judgment. So hopefully they find it out. So I'm posting it to you first that she finally filed it in another circuit. And that circuit that she filed it in, give me a second here. She filed it in the United States Courts of Appeals for the 11th Circuit. All right. And so they definitely filed that. And so we're going to, on August the 2nd, 2022. So we don't know if Miss Olga, is everything going to be done right and everything going to be pushed right. But we did hear that Tasha K and her husband is going to be flipping properties. Okay. And we did hear that Chelsea will be going to some of the properties to flirt with some of the owners. This is what I heard. Little Birdie told me that Chelsea will be going to some of the properties to flirt with some of the owners to get them to flip their property. She'll be going to somebody to flirt with some owners. So I don't know how true it is. I don't know when they would be doing this to be able to flip the properties and make it to them to say, I don't know. But they did already say that Chelsea have already been talking with some people, having them to flip some properties. So we're going to definitely see how it is and see how it's going to go. These are the emails and the messages that I am getting that she will be showing up to the door and having to flip some properties. I know if she show up to my door, I will love to have her to flip one of my properties, okay? But in all seriousness of it, we are happy that Tasha K have moved and flipping properties, and she's making sure, from my understanding, trying to pay off the debt, because in her mind, if the appeal were not to go through and they said no, the appeal, you got to pay this $4 million, Tasha K have already laid down road to flip properties, right? And then she also wants to increase, give me a second here, I got some notes here, give me a second, to increase the membership of TashaKLive.com. They are looking to get into some movies. They're looking into getting to doing a sitcom, the first sitcom on Kibi Studios. That she's also looking into working with some people to get into doing that, some producers and some writers. I've heard that she had recently had a meeting with some Hollywood writers so she can get into movies and also get into a sitcom on TashaKLive.com. And so everything that you're hearing is, of course, is alleged, because these are what people are telling me. And of course, I said I was going to read it to the audience. And so, of course, I did not call Tasha K and ask her, is this true or not? Because I try not to call her, because I don't want my content to be diluted. I want my content to be fresh and to be from the heart, and not to be diluted by influence by Tasha K or influence by the employee Chelsea. So I'm making sure that I do the content first. And if I mess up with something, then we can talk. We can talk out after I get done with the episode, and then I come back and give you an update. But I try to make sure that I give a good content without the influence of Tasha and without the influence of Chelsea, so you all would be able to get the content, the real content, so it don't be diluted and stuff like that, because over here we give you real news. If I can't verify, if I can't print it off encyclopedia.com, if I can't print it off the internet, then I can't give you the real facts. So yesterday I was at the library all day printing out the facts and getting out the facts and giving it to you all here, all right? So we thank y'all so very much for tuning in. We got about 500 people in the chat. Love y'all. Make sure y'all share this live, all right? Okay, so y'all did hear it first that she did file an appeal in the 11th Circuit Court of Appeals. So we definitely want to bring that to you all. All right, now we got some other news here. This is some breaking news here. Hold on, I gotta scroll down. Somebody hashtag Miss Robbie. Hashtag Sweetie Pies. Hashtag Sweetie Pies. Hashtag Sweetie Pies. Hashtag Sweetie Pies or hashtag Miss Robbie. Now, this is breaking news. Miss Robbie is suing a YouTuber in a defamation lawsuit. She is officially suing a YouTuber by the name of, make sure we get the YouTuber, give them some clout, because they are being sued by the owner, Miss Robbie, okay, Robbie Montgomery, and the YouTuber by the name of Eat with Philly Phil. Okay, she's a YouTuber that has been breaking the story of Tim Norman and the whole situations with Tim Norman being in jail. And we're gonna read an article now. A reporter sent an email to Philly Phil to get a statement. Didn't get that statement, but we do have the article here that was on right now that you can get right now on the STL Today, STLtoday.com, STLtoday.com. I'm going to actually drop that article in the chat so you all can know where we're getting our information from. So give me a second. I'm going to drop that the link to the article. But apparently, before we read the article, Philly Phil had a person call into her show. She had a person to call into her show, and this older woman that was in her 70s saying that Miss Robbie was a hoe, that Miss Robbie was sleeping with Ike Turner. Y'all know Tina Turner's husband. She was saying that Miss Robbie is a murderer. Oh my. The old lady that called into her show, the Philly Phil show, alleged that Miss Robbie is a hoe, that Miss Robbie is a murderer, and that murderous spirit runs in the Montgomery family. She said that somebody in Miss Robbie family chopped off, this is really graphic, somebody's head, wear it as a belt buckle. She said that Miss Robbie baby daddy or Tim Norman's father murdered somebody and then he got murdered. She was just putting it all out there. The lady said, I don't hang around Miss Robbie because she's a murderer. And so Miss Philly Phil, she said, well, it's allegedly, we don't know that if she, and then the lady said that Miss Robbie had something to do with her grandson's death. And this, before we get sued, because I don't know if we're going to get sued or not, this is all on Miss Philly Phil YouTube channel. We just giving you a review that's on Miss Philly Phil YouTube channel. And she was putting it all out there. Now, mind you, we did not know the lady name that was spewing all out the tea. We didn't know her name because when Philly Phil, when she asked you, man, what's your name? She said, I ain't going to tell you my name. If I had a first name, I'm not going to tell you. But we do know that lady name. We're going to read you all this article. It said this on the St. Louis Post-Dispatch. Said, Sweetie Pie's owner sues YouTuber for defamation over comments over grandson's death. Owner of Sweetie Pie soul food restaurant accused Arkansas-based YouTuber creator of defamation this week over comments about an alleged murder for hire plot involving the family. Robbie Montgomery, who starred with her family members in the reality TV series Welcome to Sweetie Pie, said in a lawsuit filed Monday that Phyllis Flint and Shanice Cote defame her by publishing a video in which they accuse her of being involved in criminal activity. Some of the comments reference Montgomery's connection to her son, Jane Timothy Norman, who is charged with orchestrating the fatal shooting of his 21-year-old nephew, Andre Montgomery Jr., who also appeared on the reality show. Charges say Norman hired a woman who was working in Memphis, Tennessee to help in the March 2016 killing near Fairground Park, then attempted to collect Andre Montgomery life insurance benefits. Most of the defamation allegations centers on the video, Flint's YouTube channel, Eat with Philly Phil talk show, and more, titled Sweetie Pie's Tim Norman's father, best friend, wife, calls and give tea on the family. The video, which have nearly 250,000 views as of Friday afternoon, features a recorded conversation between Cody and Flint, in which the two women accuse Robbie Montgomery of crimes related to her grandson's death, including murder, being accessory to murder. They also accuse her of having a promiscuous and adulterous sex life. During her time as one of the original Ike X and with Ike and Tina Turner review, according to the lawsuit. The video with Cody immediately became Flint's most popular and resulted in an increase in her viewership, the lawsuit states. The suit says Robbie Montgomery's reputation has been damaged by the allegations and that the comments were malicious, tended to expose the plaintiff to hatred, contempt, or ridicule. Neither Flint nor Cody could be reached for comment. They did not have attorneys listed in court documents. So this is real. So when I kept telling people, oh, this gonna change the game once Cardi B sued Tasha, no, it didn't change the game. This is something I want to say. Comment. Just because you say allegedly do not protect you from a lawsuit. Wait a minute, we just got a text. Just because you say allegedly does not protect you from a lawsuit. Oh, you found that. Okay. Hold on. Just because you say allegedly does not protect you from a lawsuit. Just because you say allegedly does not protect you from a lawsuit. Give me a second here. I think we got some court documents. Wait a minute. I think she pulled up something. Yeah. So was you able to look at the court documents, or you just found that part? Okay. Yeah, I did. Okay. I'm gonna put you on live so they can hear you. Okay, here you go. Here you go.
Hi, Wiley. You calling the producers. I say, Wiley, your people.
Yes.
Hey, producers, mobs. Love you all. Yes, they filed that on August the 1st. I had to call the court to see how what place I can look at the complaint that was filed. But it looks like they did. They served her. It threw me off at first because her YouTube name and where she lives is two different things. I'm not going to say it on here, but okay. Yeah, they did file, and it looks like Miss Robbie and her lawyer's name is there. Miss Robbie's lawyer who filed for her, his name is there on the court information, but it just started, so.
So because when they put it out there and that she's been served, this is official. So what advice, I'm gonna ask you this question. What advice you think the YouTuber should do? You think she should remove the video or she should just go live? Because when you listen to the clip, I didn't hear her saying that Miss Robbie is a murderer.
Well, she did say Miss Robbie, not the YouTuber didn't say that. But the lady that was talking was saying, oh, she's behind it or she has something to do with it. So it's like the lady that was talking was trying to implicate Miss Robbie in her grandson's demise.
Yes. So wow, this is really something. I'm definitely going to pay attention to this lawsuit because she is a YouTuber. This is yet another defamation case that the media is talking about. And I think that's wow. I don't know if that Philly Phil got the money to pay Miss Robbie. I don't know, but it's out there. So we definitely going to see how this is going to play out. Miss Robbie is not playing because she posted the lady name that was on the line. And her name is Shanice, I think Cody. I think that's the lady name. So obviously they knew who the lady was because her name is in the complaint.
Well, this would be something to look into for YouTubers to get advice from their lawyer. Like, if I interview somebody, like, how liable am I for what they're saying?
Facts.
Because then that changes the game of you being able to interview somebody. I guess you could interview them, but if you're live and doing it and the clip is up, then, people will snatch it right away. But if you're not live and you're doing it, you could edit certain things out that would make you liable for what someone says. But the news interviews people every day, so I don't know how that.
I'm gonna definitely have to get a lawyer on because this is yet another case of defamation. And then also you have Alex Jones being sued by the Parkland parents. He's been sued and I don't know, it's up in the millions of what he had to pay. Yeah. So defamation is real. And so
right.
But in this particular case, it's remind me of the Tasha K situation. I don't know if there's some similarities in this, but It went live. It went viral. This video went viral, and the reporter posted on there, and you saw the court docket. You saw that it's official, so there's not no lie that Ms. Robbie is playing no games. So
but we have to see what is in the actual document that was filed.
Okay.
Yeah, you have to see what it is. She may ask for them to take it down. You know what I'm saying? We don't know what actually Miss Robbie is asking of the YouTuber.
Okay. Yeah, I'm saying that. Thank you. So if you got any more information, Blue Skies, make sure you let me know.
Okay, you know I'll be dicking.
Okay. Okay. All right.
Okay,
all right. Bye-bye. So y'all hear this? So everybody was like, "Oh, this gonna change the game." Y'all. You just because you say allegedly, that does not protect you from getting sued. And what I'm looking like, it look like if you bring a person on the show because we have phone lines, and if a person say, "Yeah, Wiley, Miss Robbie is such and such," if I allow you to keep being on the air, then I can become liable for that. This is real. So if somebody call in and say, "Yeah, Wiley, I know Miss Robbie and A, B, C, D, E, F, G," and I allow one on the phone call, and all I'm saying is, just like what Philly Phil was saying, she said allegedly. She kept saying allegedly, but I don't think that allegedly protected her from getting served with a lawsuit. Because what she was saying was she and I'm going to keep y'all updated on this case. She kept saying to the lady allegedly, and the lady was like, "Yeah, I understand what you said allegedly, but I know the facts. It runs in a family. She's a murderer." And like, wow. So when people say you must say allegedly to protect you from a lawsuit, that don't protect you from no lawsuit. I just think we say that because the news say that, but it does not protect you from no lawsuit. Now, I got to give my commentary on this. Miss Robbie is focusing on the wrong thing. Miss Robbie, I feel like she's a terrible woman. Low down woman. She's low down and she's terrible. And I'm talking about her character, because when she's taking the side of her son and being on the side of him and taking his side and not calling him out, not openly rebuking him, is sad and treacherous, and it's sad because your son allegedly has been accused of killing his nephew, paying to kill his nephew for some insurance money. And you see this and you low down. I see you trying to sing and trying to get a Grammy. You would never get a Grammy. You would never get a Grammy because your attitude and your spirit is wicked. Miss Robbie, before you release another record, why don't you call your son behavior out? No, you ain't gonna get no Grammy. No, you ain't gonna get no #1 record. You are low down. And for you to sue this YouTuber, I think that low down is like you're trying to silence people. Where there's smoke, there's fire. Now, my advice to Philly Phil, girl, go live, get your clicks and views, get you a Patreon. Now, you was very smart earlier today when you was on your lunch break. You had members only. Tonight, I will go live. I will put them comments just for members only. Let people sign up and all that, and you get paid for this because you're going to need some money for your lawyer. So go live and get your clicks and your views. Don't take down the video. See this all the way through. All right? And that's in my personal opinion. Because if it was me, I ain't taking none down. That old lady that called in was spilling that tea. That was Shanice Cody. She was calling in spilling that tea. So she needs to be sued. I will go live every single day. All right? Now, if I get a lawsuit, that's fine. Ms. Robbie can file a lawsuit against me. That's so fine. We will go to each court date and everything like that. I will go there and I will defend myself, and I will say to her in the courtroom, Your Honor, she is low down. What woman do you know take the side of their son when their son had killed their nephew? This is low down. She's low down. And if she want to sue me for that, We can be inside the courtroom. We can go inside the courtroom. I'm gonna say you low down. I tell it in her face. Right then and there, I tell it to her in her face. Now, allegedly, we gonna we gonna we gotta open up the phone lines. We gotta open up the phone lines so you all can call in. But I'm telling y'all, and the video, I'm telling y'all, if y'all want some good entertainment, watch the video. I'm gonna post the link of the video, and I rarely does this, but I have to let y'all see this so y'all know I'm not making it up. I'm gonna post it in the chat, the video of the situation. I'm gonna post it. I'm gonna post it in the chat, the video of the reason why she's being sued. Okay. All right. Give me a second. Give me a second. I'm gonna post it so y'all can see. It got 247,000 views. Give me a second, but I'm gonna post it, let y'all see it. So y'all know I'm not making it up, and y'all go watch it on your time. It's a 25-minute video. We had a whole listening party listening to it for our people, and we're gonna open up these phone lines and allow y'all to call in. But I think YouTube content creators have to be very careful allowing people to call. And when you do a live show, it's hard. It's really, really, really hard. But if I call into a radio show and I say some allegations against somebody, that radio show can get sued. Even though they saying allegedly and if I go on the Breakfast Club and I say some allegations about somebody, that they can sue the radio station. So, and YouTube the same way. It's a matter of time before YouTube become FCC regulated. If I'm saying it right, did I say it right? FCC regulated. It's a matter of time. It's a matter of time. But due to Section 205, I think social media sites are protected from being sued. I think if Congress were to take away Section 205, then it will just change the way. I think that will be the end of social media, because or the end of commentary shows, because because then they won't go out to YouTube content creator. They will go out to like YouTube itself. Give me a second. So we're gonna open up the phone lines. 646-716-8447. Moderators, post the number. That Section 205 is kind of like protected, but if they ever cancel that out and say no longer protected, Congress we passed a law to throw away Section 205, then a lot of our commentary shows, unless we got bread to go to lawsuit to sue or to fight these lawsuits.
Your show will go live in 5 seconds. 4, 3.
All right, the number is 646-716-8447. I want to hear from y'all. What do y'all have to say about this? Do y'all agree with Ms. Robbie suing the YouTuber? 0970, calling you on air.
Hey, Wiley, what's going on?
Doing good. Talking about some things. Hey. The block is hot.
I see. Yeah, I want to talk about the Miss Robbie situation. I think she is like low down, like you said, and I can tell you like 80% of the women out there are just like her. They like gun ho, gonna stick to their man or their son. Like they just they'll fight you, like right or wrong. Like they just swear like they gotta be there. Like I don't know what that is. But she is very wrong, and he was using her too. Like on the show, it seemed like he was just trying to control her and the show.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know. He might.
And then she had to sue him because he was opening up restaurants without her permission.
Right, and again, like the area where we're at, the men they beat up women. Like they beat up women. And the sons, they hit on their mom. Unfortunately, so she might be scared of him. Honestly, he might be trying to do something or say something to her, and she trying to just, I don't know, cover it up. I don't know, but it seems like some abuse is going on. Like they just come from abusive upbringing, so they do stuff. It seems strange to everybody else, but they just do it. Like they gonna stick by to the end. So that's probably what she's doing. That's that Ike and Tina Turner love. Like that's what they do out here. Like they really do.
Oh, and then the lady said Shanice Coty, whatever the lady that called into Philly Phil's show, she said Ike did not hire any women he did not sleep with. So she was alleging that Miss Robbie slept with Ike Turner.
Yeah, I believe that too. They get down like that too. It's all about the man out here. It's all about the man. Like he could do no wrong. I don't know. That's the mentality, you know. And I hope she gets some kind of help or something, because she's gonna be in a nursing home in a minute.
All right, she says she want to get a Grammy. That ain't gonna happen. But
a Grammy.
she said she want to be the oldest one nominated for a Grammy. But her spit was she for singing. She's a singer.
With Tina Turner?
No, she's singing now. She got a song out. She had a song out last year. Ain't My Stuff Good Enough? But then her other song is I Should Have Cheated. That's what. It's the truth. She got a song out. Ain't My Stuff Good Enough? Then she got a new song she just released. I Should Have Cheated. She got music. She got music out there. This ain't no allegedly. This.
She done lost her mind. She crazy. She done lost her mind, Lord.
Oh man.
So we gonna pray for her, Lord.
Okay.
All right, Wiley. That's all I had to talk about.
Okay. All right. Bye-bye. All right. I'm a big fan of her music. I'm not gonna lie. I might reach out to the Grammys and tell her to give her a Grammy. I like her music, but I still think she low down. Anonymous, you live on air. Anonymous.
Yes, hi.
You're live on the Wiley Show. How you doing?
I'm doing good, Wiley. How are you?
Doing wonderful. The block is hot with all this tea. What you got to say about it?
Listen, I gotta ask Miss Robbie, who is buying your music? Because they do not have a elderly doo-wop top girl award show at the Grammys. You need to go ahead and admit that damn son is a damn demon. He allegedly murdered that nephew for insurance. See, I've been following the case, Wiley. There's a YouTuber who's been following it from the start. All those people turned on him. He set that shit up. He used the phone. They got the ping off the towers. They got the text messages. He hired a stripper to reel the nephew in, knowing that the dude a little, you know what I'm saying? The nephew was a little, you know, he didn't have a right mind. So he was going to easily fall for a big ass. And that's what happened. Like, he set his nephew up. And then Miss Robbie, she is old school. She come from that pride era, you know, where the parents can't say, I'm sorry, my apologies, or denounce their evil ass sons. That he was already locked up prior. Did you know that?
Oh, yes. I knew that.
Yeah, and then they allegedly he's the one that set up to rob Miss Robbie's house.
Wow.
He is like he's like, that makes me question, who is she as a mother? Like, what are you raising? Like, what is going on? The first son got killed. I forgot how he got killed. And then your son, he all messed up in the brain. brings her back to the space where the nephew got killed, and he done killed the nephew. Like, that dude is crazy. And then remember, he was stalking Jennifer Williams, and she got to get a restraining order against him with his big old hip. That's all I got.
All right. Thank you so very much. The number is 646. Bye-bye. The number is 646-716-8447. 3563. Calling you on air.
Hello, Wiley.
Hi.
Hello, chat. I am taking away Section 205. I'm putting you all in jail at Cook County Correctional Facility. You will all serve between 30 to 50 years per charge. Period. What do you have to say to that, Wiley?
I mean, you're not a congressperson. You're not. You can't take that away. So
You don't know what I am. I'm a very high profile.
you're not. Ma'am. You're not a politician.
I'm a very high profile person, Wiley.
If you have profile, send a donation.
Marquise Wiley. I am a very
if you have profile, write a check and let me see how high profile you are.
You can cash that check at any bank, international.
Okay, ma'am. Okay. She said she's gonna take Section 205 away.
I'm taking away Section 205.
What do you think about Miss? What do you think about Miss Robbie lawsuit?
Miss Robbie is crazy. Miss Robbie is off of her roster. Y'all black women need to stop changing these grown ass men
Language. Let's keep the language clean,
I'm
okay?
sorry.
Yeah. Okay. Go ahead.
I'm so sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Stop catering to these black men. That is why they're doing these things, killing people, stealing, robbing. Because y'all run to their defense. You won't see me running behind a murderer, a robber, a rapist. How do you feel about that, Wiley?
For me, I think that whatever your color, if someone were to murder somebody in your family, they need to be disowned. They need to be called out. And
correct.
And that's what I think needs to be. It could be whatever your color. You shouldn't do an interview like Miss Robbie did and say, I'm with my son, it's to death do us part and all that. No, you need to be called out. That behavior needs to be called out. And I heard allegedly that she's paying for his defense. Why would you pay for somebody's defense that allegedly murdered your grandson? Like, that shouldn't be, you should not be using your resources to help your son, because what about your grandson's mother? I want to talk to her. What about, how does she feel about this? Because I know she feels some type of way.
You need to send her a voice note. Wiley.
She probably won't say nothing, because if that family is the way that Miss Shanice Coulter said the family is, then I can understand why she's quiet. Because if you see, yeah. But thank you so very much for calling in.
Let's get to some of these comments in the chat.
Thank you so much for calling
Someone
in.
asked,
5796 calling you on the air.
Hey, Wiley, this your girl Heidi Flaucci.
Hi.
Philly Phil is one of my good friends here on YouTube. I call her my big sis. She called me her little sis.
Yes.
And I just yeah, she's just a good down home woman. You know, she fucking makes lemon pound cakes and shit. Like, she does not deserve to be sued by Miss Robbie. Like, come on, that's too much.
And my thing is this: the lady that called in must have touched her some way, because Miss Robbie, I've never seen her sue on YouTube. This is a first for Miss Robbie. I've never seen it.
She got touched in her spirit.
she is suing a YouTuber. And maybe, do you think what that lady was saying about Miss Robbie is true about Miss Robbie?
I don't know.
Okay.
You know, yeah, I don't know. I just know that with Philly Phil, as far as I know, she check her receipts, and she's a receipt type of person. She's pulling real receipts, and and I think it has a lot to do with the popularity of the callers. It's like a lot of people be calling her that know allegedly a lot of inside shit, and the heat be coming out. It affects Philly Phil. But a lot of times them callers be calling in like they've been knowing this lady since she was 4. So I think it has a lot to do with that as well.
Wow. It's just all I can say is wow. This is now Philly Phil will have to get a lawyer or defend herself because Miss Robbie got money. She's not broke.
Right. Now she's waiting on her attorneys now. I'm supposed to be doing an interview with her. She gonna get back to me and let me know. She was at work. But yeah, so I don't know,
It's because
that's gonna be kind of hard to fight Miss Robbie, honey. Them some coins.
She got some coins. Like Miss Robbie have some coins. She got restaurants in Mississippi, St. Louis, and also she's trying to start medical marijuana company. So Miss Robbie got coins, and it's very unfortunate that Philly Phil was going to have to spend thousands in a lawyer. So the best thing I would do, what advice would you give to Philly Phil? Do you tell her to continue to do YouTube? What advice you give to her?
I would tell her to, if they give her a way out, take that fucking way out. Stop talking about her. If they give you that, keep your money in your motherfucking pocket. Don't be the next Cardi, Tasha K. Don't get Tasha K in this motherfucker. That's what I would tell her, though, my honest opinion. I'm the type of bitch, I'm old school. I shuts up when it's, like, hey, I don't want them kind of problems. That's what I would tell her. I would tell her if they give you any chance to settle this outside of the court, if all you got to do is be quiet, I would just be quiet.
Yeah, and I think one of the settlements will be. I think one of the settlements will be take the video down. But I think for Philly Phil, for right now, she can capitalize into that moment by doing videos and stuff like that. Because this is her moment. Because they even talked about this on the news. I mean, on an article right now. So the media is involved with this.
Right.
Yeah.
But yeah, I do have a little bit of a potty mouth. I apologize, you guys.
But
I'm gonna get off here, Wiley. Thank
you
so much for having me up.
It's been a long time. Love you. Thank you. Bye-bye.
I know. I missed you. Okay, bye-bye. Congratulations.
Thank you. Oh, wow. I haven't heard from Heidi in a long time. But yeah, if they give you a settlement to take the video, then I take it down. But before I'm gonna milk it, I'm gonna go live, get some clicks and views and all that stuff. But if one of the settlements probably would be take the video down. But people have, because I've downloaded it. I've already downloaded it. So it's already out there. But I think that probably would be, and then Ms. Robbie could be petty and be like, I want some money. I don't want a settlement. So we will definitely see how that's going to be about that way. They say, I think other people are pushing her to do a lot of things she done. Her son just used her. He doesn't care about anyone but himself. I think if the commentary was strictly about Tim, the co-defendants in the court papers, then Ms. Robbie wouldn't be suing. Wow. Okay. What do y'all think? Do we have any more callers? The number is 646-716-8447. You can call in and give your thoughts on this. Wow. I'm just like, this is something. This is a lawsuit. And I don't know how much she's suing for.
Exclusive. That's right. Bringing you the best in politics and celebrity gossip. This is the Wiley Show.
Y'all need to listen to that, okay?
Don't stop. Keep it going.
The video was out there, but I do remember when Larry Reed was suing a YouTuber. They wanted the videos to come down. The judge just wanted them to settle, and that one of the settlements will take the videos down. I think that's what it is. So I think that probably would be it. We would definitely see about it. I don't know. 4429, call you on air. I'm sorry.
Yeah, Wiley, this is Blue Skies. I just seen on the YouTuber's channel that she just posted about 30 minutes ago, someone sent in a complaint on her channel to YouTube.
Oh, they sent in a privacy complaint. Wow. Because I think she posted the
so they trying to flag her channel.
Yeah. yeah, it's a battle that she's gonna go through, and all YouTubers that I've been through the battle.
But she may not lose because she not the one that said it. The lady called in and said it.
The lady that
and wasn't Tasha K.
The lady that called in.
Tasha K.
I'm sorry. Go ahead. I don't want to interrupt.
Yeah.
Go ahead. All right. Go ahead, Blue Skies.
Wasn't Tasha K. and her case still on her channel saying things about Cardi B?
Oh yeah, she did. She said stuff about Cardi B outside of YouTube, on YouTube and outside of YouTube. So I think that's probably what messed her up. And I think Tasha K could have took the video down. That was one of the they wanted to set it, but she didn't do it. So, but if I was Philly Phil, unless you got long green money, I would just take the video down. If that's part of the settlement. But if you want,
if I would ask my lawyer, can I sue her for attacking me? And I'm not the one that said it. She not suing that other lady.
She is suing her. She's suing both of them.
I didn't look far enough.
She
okay, that's true. I have to look again.
Yeah, she's suing because the lady name is Shanice Cody. Shanice Cody.
Okay, let me look for her.
And the other lady name, hold on, because I got the article right here, and of course you'll see in the court that because
Billy Flint or something.
Yeah,
Flint.
she have Cody and Flint, so both of them are being sued. The lady that called in and the YouTuber. But what I'm saying is,
but the YouTuber didn't say that stuff. She don't even know. She didn't even say it.
And I have to talk to a lawyer about that. Is it because it was on her channel? Because you are part of it's like guilty by association?
Yeah, I guess when you sue, you go after everybody.
Yeah. So, wow, it's this ain't the first time I've seen people get sued for different. Of course, we've seen Tasha and of course Alex Jones, and both of them have lost their lawsuit. So, if Ms. Robbie got lawyers, because you said you saw more than one lawyer.
Well, I've seen other cases that she.
Other case. Okay, so what I'm saying is she's not. She will sue if she needs to. So what I'm saying is Ms. Robbie got the money to sue.
She got a lawyer on retainer.
Yeah. So wow. Okay. Hold on once. I'm gonna drop the video so y'all can see that video, the video that we talking about.
Okay, I'm gonna hang up.
I'm gonna drop it for y'all.
Okay.
Thank you. No, thank you, Blue Skies, for calling in.
Okay.
I'm gonna drop the video again because the name of the video is Sweetie Pie's 10 numbers father, best friend, wife calls in and give tea on the family. I'm gonna drop it in there so y'all can see that video. That's the video. Okay. They said I'll take it down. Counter suit would still cost you money, and I don't think she got money like Miss Robbie. She probably, I don't know. 2041, calling you on air.
Hi Wiley, how are you?
Doing good.
Good. My opinion is this: I don't have a dog in this fight. If the YouTubers' commentary was strictly on the court case and those defendants, I don't think Miss Robbie wouldn't have a case. But because not only did that lady call in and say disparaging things, there have been other people, and they're like constantly bringing her name up. And someone must have given Miss Robbie this lady's YouTube link. And I think she's suing the YouTuber because she's allowing this to happen.
Yes. Somebody sent me the comment of letting Miss Robbie know. And they said this. They said, Miss Robbie, you gotta watch YouTuber Eat with Philly Phil. They are talking about Tim Norman Sr. and his wife and her son, also named Tim Norman Jr. Yep. Your son Tim's brother. Thank you that you had a baby for the woman's husband who he killed. Blah blah blah. Yep. You need to set the record straight. They have a lady named Auntie T calling in on the show, implying that you yourself was in on it and happened to your own grandson. It is outrageous. So somebody sent me the screenshot of the person sending it to Ms. Robbie in the comments. Wow.
Because think about it. Like if you went out and you did something wrong, and it would be someone bringing your mother into it saying, well, she must didn't raise him right or whatever. I mean, I didn't do everything my parents told me to do, but you can't blame them for something that I do. But they're really dragging Miss Robbie. You know, I visit the clouds of many chats, and I'm just telling you what I have observed. And she really does. I mean, you're not stopping it and saying means you agree. You understand what I mean?
I hear you. And she was like, well, allegedly, but she allowed the lady to talk and go on. If this was on a radio show, it would be the same thing. You could sue that
But
radio
not just-
show station because you allowed the lie to
But
be
it wasn't
aired.
just that one lady.
It was another lady.
It wasn't
Oh.
just that one lady. It was like affirming what people are saying.
Wow.
And then bringing her, Miss Robbie's name up into the conversation. The only way she should mention her name, okay, that's Tim's brother. She's the owner of Sweetie Pies, and they work together like that. But to allow false claims, because nobody was there. Only the people involved know what actually happened. And you bring someone that had nothing to do with any of this that we know of, and you're just spewing this stuff night after night. You're recording calls, and you're replaying what people are saying. You have the option of not putting that stuff on your channel because most of this stuff wasn't live. It's a lot of uploads.
Wow. Because okay.
Yeah, you can have your opinion, but sometimes I worry when you say stuff too. But you know, hey,
Yeah, I you have to be for me. Listen, just bring me to the courtroom. Let me go. I'm joking, but you have to be very careful in this. But if you do this long enough and you do commentary, you may get a lawsuit. I don't think you can get away with. You could be as clean as day. Even Oprah Winfrey had got a lawsuit. So I mean, if you do this long enough, but the thing about it is, us as YouTubers, if you don't have the money, if they say, "Hey, can you take the video down?" I just take the video down. If I'm served with paperwork, say remove the video. I've never been served with a cease and desist before, but if I ever serve one, they say take the video, I'll take it down. I'm not gonna try to, I'm not trying to fight unless I have the money to fight it. Now, if you got the money to go toe to toe, and you got that long green, then do it if that's what you believe. But if you ain't got it, you'll just come out better just taking the video. Just taking the video
I'm just
down.
sorry that this happened to her. The lady seems like a nice lady.
She does.
She gives good commentary or whatever, and her channel has grown because of this court case.
Absolutely.
And being able to produce the documents or whatever. And it shouldn't happen to her. But if you allow people, you know, if she can't see who's on the phone, she's gonna go after the person that's allowing it to happen. And I think that's what happened.
Yeah, that's what happened. And that's what I think the lawyer said. She allowed it to happen. Wow.
Well, I won't take up your time because probably more people want to talk.
I'm just
going back into the
I'm just glad you let me know because you listen to the show and I'm not. I
listen to everything.
Okay.
I don't have no life. I listen, and that's what people need to do more of. Listening to them.
Yes.
Typing and talking.
So, because she had
if
to.
I learn something else, I'll send you an email.
Okay. All right. Thank you so very much for calling in. Oh man.
Take care.
Thank you. All right. 1996.
Hi, Wiley.
Hi, welcome to the Wiley
This
Show.
is Miss Jackson from Florida.
All right, Miss Jackson.
My comment will be that I feel Miss Robbie doesn't need any money, and I don't know why she's suing that YouTuber because I knew that this was going to happen. Starting with the debacle between Tasha K and Cardi B. I knew this was going to happen. I said, today is Tasha K. Tomorrow it's going to be another YouTuber. What happened to freedom of speech? What happened to just commentary on YouTube, on y'all channels? And I feel like that Miss Robbie is offended by what that person said because some of it may have been true. I don't know Miss Robbie. I thought I looked at Sweetie Pies for many of the seasons, but I just feel like Miss Robbie is wrong, and that YouTuber had a right to interview that person. It wasn't her that said it; it was that person that called in. So evidently, that person must know something.
Oh yes, and they named that lady name Shanice Coty in the lawsuit, so she know who the lady was.
Yes, and I guarantee you, she know who she is, and she got to be done said some truth that done ruffled Miss Robbie's feathers.
Mm-hmm.
So don't get mad at the YouTuber. Get mad at the person that said it.
That's true. I agree.
She done spreaded some business that she shouldn't have spread it because I didn't know a lot of that stuff that woman said. No. But I listened.
I listen.
was listening.
I listen too.
But you have a blessed day, Wiley.
Thank
and
you.
I listen to you all the time.
Thank you so much for calling in. Man.
You're welcome.
Bye-bye. Well, she gave the lives a platform. Somebody's commented in the chat. Philly gave the lives a platform. Wow. Hold on 1 second, Duval. I'm going to bring you on. Let me get this last caller on. Anonymous, you live on air.
Hey, Wiley, what's up?
Hey, talking about Ms. Robbie lawsuit against a YouTuber. What did you have to say about that?
But Cardi B, back to her. I knew when she did that suitcase with Tasha K that she was opening up can of worms with everybody else, because you know how it is, monkey see, monkey do. And it's sad because really, like, they don't go after. Look at all these other places before YouTubers that talked about situations. They don't go sue them, but you want to go after a YouTuber because the Cardi B bird brain started it. It's just ridiculous.
Well, Alex Jones was sued, so I think that a lot of YouTubers gonna have to we're gonna have to start getting insurance and start having lawyers on retainers and putting money away for a lawsuit if it were to happen, because it's happened and it's going to happen, like you said, because of the success of Cardi. You're going to see more lawsuits going to come down the pipeline if you got the time and energy. And Ms. Robbie I don't know if she has the time because she's up in age, but she's damn sure got the money.
It's ridiculous. I mean, but I blame bird brain.
All right. Oh, I don't know if I don't know who that is, but I do know a Cardi B.
Oh yeah. I'm sorry, because yes. Because her. Thank you, Wiley.
All right, bye. Let me get my lawyer on return because, child, I got a feeling I might get a lawsuit. Anonymous, you live on air.
Yeah, hey Wiley.
Hey.
Good morning or good afternoon.
Good
Wiley.
afternoon.
It's getting out of hand with these people threatening to sue people for their freedom of speech. It's in our First Amendment. And I do not believe this Miss Robbie woman. I'm not accusing her of anything, Wiley. But, ma'am, you had to see the signs. I just don't believe that you guys, that you are 100% not knowing what was going on. You probably had a feeling maybe something slipped up. I'm not saying that Wiley, she was directly involved, but ma'am, you want to protect your family members, but at the end of the day, you got to protect the ones that's not here. And ma'am, Wiley, I judge this woman's character because let me tell you something. Anybody who sat there and sung behind Ike and Tina Turner and did not come to her offense when that man was beating her like a child. Wiley, I cannot support this woman. And I do think that, you know, she got some crooked ways by herself. Because if you really care about the people, you would have spoke up to Tina Turner when she was getting whooped. So I cannot sit here and 100% say that you will not be involved with nothing like this with your family, ma'am. We don't know that 100%. I don't trust you. Rolling on the River, Wiley was a great song, but it was not worth what Tina Turner went through. And this lady, she's an older woman, ma'am, and I send you blessings, but I cannot trust you. I beat that woman, and y'all said nothing, Wiley. I'm done. I'm done with her. Y'all can't stop suing people because of freedom of speech. It's our freedom of speech to tell the people what we think. And I don't think you're a good woman when Tina Turner was in the back of that limo and got beat down like that. Where were you? So Wiley, I don't support her in her lawsuit. I hope the YouTuber wins. Good day, Wiley.
Okay, good day. Oh man. Oh man. Woo. Oh man. Okay. 3197 caller, you on air.
Hi, Wiley.
Hey.
The other caller is hilarious. I was calling to say that, I can understand. I think it's a little deeper than freedom of speech. Like, I can understand Miss Robbie being angry, or what, I think Robbie or whatever her name is. I mean, for you to say that someone had something to do with their grandson's demise, I mean, I would be pretty angry about that and wanting to sue. I think this is even deeper than Tasha K and Cardi B. Like, that's deeper than saying somebody has an STD. I mean, to say somebody
this is way deeper. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, participated in that. Like, I could see that. I think, though, I mean, anytime you have a business, you're open to lawsuits. So just because she sues the YouTuber, doesn't mean that she's gonna get anything from it. But I agree with you. Like, if I was a YouTuber, I would keep the videos up until they tell me to take it down. I wouldn't like the other lady said, like, I wouldn't be doing the Tasha K thing, like taking it to court and all that other stuff.
Yeah, because it's expensive. It's very. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry. Go with your question.
No, go ahead. Yeah, you're right. Like, what would somebody get out of that? Like, I think like YouTube should be like, laughing, joking. But when somebody is taking you to court and suing you for your money, like, is she gonna get fame? I mean, like, what would be the purpose of like risking that?
I and Miss Robbie Miss Robbie, because of what the lady said, if you listen to the video, the lady had a lot of allegations. Not the YouTuber. The YouTuber didn't add to the allegations. But I'm assuming in the eyes of the courts, or the eyes of the lawyers, and the eyes of Miss Robbie, you allow that lady to do that talking. Even Charlamagne said that it's certain things that they can't say on the radio show, that they can't allow people to say on the radio show, because if they do, we can sue not only Charlamagne, but we can sue the radio show station. So it's the same thing. It's the same thing with YouTube, that if me and you talking and you have an allegation against a celebrity, let's just say Waka Flocka or 2 Chainz, and you got all these allegations that he did this and it came out it wasn't true, if I can get sued as well as you. So I just think us as YouTubers, we're gonna have to be cautious on who we allow to spill tea on your show, because once it's public, you are just as guilty as the person that was saying it on their channel, I'm assuming. So I'm not a lawyer. Now if we got a lawyer on here that can speak about defamation lawsuits, you could definitely call in and you can give your take. I know YouTube is not under FCC. I understand that, but that still won't stop you from going to a lawyer, filing a lawsuit. Because look what Cardi B did with Tasha, and she won $4 million.
Well, one thing, like, it didn't get to where, it was a lot of steps to get to where it got to.
It's a lot of steps. Yes. Yeah.
And I think also too, like, a lot of times with these YouTubers, like, I think like the lady said, I haven't listened to it yet, so I have to listen to it and see what it's, I am going to check it out. But I mean, like, making sure that you separate that the person's views from yours. Like, if she's agreeing with it and she's kind of showing that she believes it, and just saying like, hey, this is her opinion, this is her views, so that you let people know, like, hey, this could be possibly untrue.
She kept saying, the lady, Philly Phil kept saying, the YouTuber said allegedly Miss Robbie did not have nothing to do with the grandson's death. But I think that when she allowed that lady to spew all that stuff about Miss Robbie and the family and her family, it's just like the YouTuber is just a casualty of war, because you allow it on your channel, because it's still up. Because I think the defamation probably come up. You still got the video up, so anybody that see this, my character's defamed, but it's on your show, so of course you can get sued. as I look at it, yes, I think like if somebody was defaming you, and if they kept the video up, not only you're going to sue that person, but you're going to sue the person that got that recorded the video and posted on their channel.
Yeah, and I think it's deeper than like freedom of speech, because I mean, if somebody was saying that about me, I would be angry and I would be ready to sue too. I mean, saying you committing murder, or I mean, that's a little deeper. That's
a lot, because that lady said out of her mouth, she said that Miss Robbie was a murderer. She said, I don't hang around with murderers.
Yeah, that's a little bit. That's more than just freedom of speech and opinion. Like, you're making accusations, and especially if it's not true. I mean, I'm gonna be angry.
Yeah, so
I can feel Miss Robbie.
I got the link in the chat. You go check it out, and then I want you to come
I'm
back.
definitely gonna check it out.
and the YouTuber, she says she's going live tonight. She went live on her lunch break, but she's going live tonight. So I'm going to be with my popcorn. I'm going to be watching because I'm nosy. Because this is one of my colleagues that's being sued, right? And I'm on the side of the YouTuber because this can happen to me. I can get sued if somebody were to call in and screw that up and stuff like that. This is how you make your money. And if you take the video, that video is 200 and some odd thousand views, and no telling how much many more views is going to get once people start talking about what happened. And the video is only 25 minutes, and it's very, very good, and it's going to make you laugh when you listen to it. I'm just going to tell you that right now. It is going to make you laugh
goodness.
and chuckle because it made me laugh.
I have to say, like, you be putting us on, you be putting your audience on, because I really only follow you, and then, like, if you tell me, or if I keep, well, not me personally, but you tell the audience, like, check this out, or then I go and check it out. Like, even with the pastor, I didn't know about that information about the pastor until you. And then I went and checked out Larry Reed and all of that stuff. So
yes.
I will definitely check it out. I'm going back in the bushes now.
All right. Thank you so very much. Okay, hold on. Let me put it in my community wall because I want y'all to see it because y'all want to say, "Ooh, Wiley said this." No. Here go the video. All right. I'll post it on my community wall. Okay. So y'all can go check it out. We got one more call in here. Then I'm gonna bring Duval on. Last 42448. Last 4. You're live on air.
Hey, Wiley.
Hey.
Hey. I was listening in. It's been a while since I called in, but in terms of the Miss Robbie putting the case on the one lady, she's gonna have to prove that she was damaged if she's suing her for defamation.
Okay.
Because that's one of the ways Cardi won, because she was able to show the doctor's bills and how she was going to a psychiatrist. So that shows that she suffered a loss of some kind. And even with Alex Jones, his case, one of the reasons why the family won is because it damaged them. He was calling the parents crisis actors, and all of these things started happening to him. And so, I mean, if she's just upset that the lady said it, but it didn't cause her any damage, then she's going to have a hard time proving her defamation case.
And she could just go to a psychiatrist, and just like Cardi B probably did. I'm just saying, the lawyers will tell you how to win it. She's an elderly woman. She can go to a psychiatrist, say, it brought me, I'm on different medications. I have to beef up my security. You know what I'm saying? That ain't hard to prove that. And she's an elderly woman. So, I'm elderly. I had to beef up my security. We have people that was harassing our restaurant. She can prove it if she want to. I mean, and you paying them lawyers good money, so they're going to tell her what the right stuff to say. And to that YouTuber, I know she ain't got the money to go against Miss Robbie because she was at work on her lunch break. So I mean, you ain't got the coin. So if you want to go through this with it, then go through it, and we're gonna watch and we're gonna cover it on the sidelines. But if I was her, I would make sure that I would increase my membership fee, make sure people tune like tonight. Don't allow just regular people to comment. You got to become a member to hear this because you're gonna need the funding to help you. You're going to need the funding. Now, what happened with Larry? Because Larry Reed sued a YouTuber. And let's go back to that lawsuit. Remember, he sued that sued because he said he molested young men. Larry Reed sued him. He was served. And it was so bad, the YouTuber lost so much, he lost so much money.
Yeah.
And now where he's at, he's gone. Like you don't see him anymore.
Yeah.
And but Larry Reed proved that he lost so much income off his Patreon. I think he said he lost $60,000 off his Patreon once the allegations came out.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, and he was able to show that how they coerced all those people to just quit Patreon.
Yes,
unsubscribe and lost all that money.
All that money,
that's
yeah.
What I'm saying. I'm like, Miss Robbie gonna definitely have to try to show a loss, but I hear what you're saying. She could easily do it because she's older. That's true. But
she can easily do it. It's not hard. But yeah, and that person that did that to Larry Reed, like it was so bad. I felt bad for the guy because He ain't have no money. Larry Reid pockets was deep. The man said, I only got $1,500. I only making $1,000 some dollars. He was talking about his just YouTube check. But then again, I don't feel bad for him because you said this stuff. No. I mean, once they give you warnings to take it down, just stop and move on to some different content. But the man didn't stop, and Larry Reid shut that down. Yes, he did. That man only get 3 people to come in his live now. He used to get thousands. When them rumors started, that man was getting thousands. A lot of views. And
I was watching that one.
I was watching it. I was watching it too.
I was like, he should just pull out. He would just pull out, and he kept going. It's like you can't do like Tasha doing.
And he didn't have the money. His own lawyer wanted to drop him because he didn't have the money to pay his lawyer. I mean, it's not funny, but that's what happened. The judge had to force his lawyer to stay on the case. He said, "You can't drop him. You gotta have this is your client." Because he wanted to drop him because he ain't had the money. It was y'all talk about lawsuits, man. We could talk about it.
Yeah.
So
right. But those are people who are going after a malicious intent.
That's true.
And I think with this lady, it just was a happenstance. But she could have did whatever, or cut it out or whatever. But the way he kept going after it, it was just like, let it go. Nobody believes you at this point now. And I think those are the ones that just get.
And my thing, and just to speak about the Larry Reid thing, the reason when to mess that man up, he should have brought them victims on camera. Skip all that talking about keeping them private. I would have never done that. If you have allegations, baby, I'm gonna have my lights. You're gonna see who you are. And you know what I'm saying? He didn't do it right.
Yeah.
He didn't do it right. I want to protect what? No. If you got somebody that come to the light, Caroline, come to the light. Like we need to see who you are. Ain't no protect.
And two of the people he brought on changed their stories, and he didn't even notice. It's like they said something totally different.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
And you just sitting here acting like they.
Right. It's just like it was just terrible. It was all the way terrible. But I said if I was in those shoes, I would have brought the people on camera so you can see who they was.
Right.
But then they started to flip and say, "Oh no!" Because once them lawsuits started happening, I flipped too. I ain't got no money to pay. No, I didn't have. I don't know what he's talking about. I didn't say that.
Yeah. Especially because Larry took it. Yeah, Larry took it to the federal level. So that he just won with that.
Yeah, he got the money. Like the dude did not have Larry Reid type of money. The man money, and it happened quick. It happened faster than Cardi B. Lawsuit with Tasha K. It happened way faster. So I know not to mess with Larry Reid. I call him my spiritual father.
I know, right? Oh God.
Yes.
Well, all right. Well,
thank you.
I'm enjoying the show.
All right. Thank you so much for calling in. Thank you. Okay. We got another caller here. Oh wow. We're gonna get to you, Duval. I want to get these callers in first. 0832, calling on air.
Hi, Wiley. How you doing?
I'm doing all right.
Wonderful. I'm so glad I caught this live. I watched Philly and I seen the clip that you're talking about when the lady, Auntie Miss Loretta, called in and all of the stuff she was saying. And I sent it to some of my girlfriends, and we live in St. Louis. So when I sent it to them, they like, that old lady is gonna get hurt. She needs to take it down. Not the YouTuber, the lady that called in. She had never met her. She just called in and was giving all of these teas. And I think what made Miss Robbie mad is some more people, like some ICAX called in. I don't know if you've seen where it was one ICAX. She live in Las Vegas right now, and she called in. And then the thing about Philly Phil, she has documents. She go and get the stuff from the court. And I think that's what's kind of got Miss Robbie kind of rough.
Oh, and so now that you're saying that more, I guess call it's her reputation is being damaged. So Miss Robbie, it sounds like Miss Robbie do have a case.
She might have a case. She might, depending on because someone else, it was another caller called in that backed that lady Miss Loretta up. She backed her up. So depending on if people can actually, if they can prove that this really did happen, like the place when she said the Duke's Lounge that's on Grand, my bus used to drive past Duke's Lounge every day, so I know exactly where Duke's Lounge was at. Now, I was a little young when all of this stuff was going on, but it's been more than one person who said it here in St. Louis.
I see why, Ms. Robbie. I can see why she's suing. Because
she should, and you know what? She should to try to at least get it removed.
Because it's her reputation. It's her reputation. Because like you just saying how you shared it with people in St. Louis, word travels. Like, what? Did you hear that? Yeah. What? No, I didn't know that. What? You know what I'm saying? And then people come to her restaurant. I ain't gonna eat at her restaurant because she, you know. So I see
murder. Yeah.
And who want that?
Calling her a murder.
That's a harsh turn to put on somebody. Yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. And you know what? Calling her a murder, that was kind of deep. And one of the others, well, I don't know, they didn't make it on the live. They had one in the comments. It almost kind of sounded like the little lady was hating on Miss Robbie.
Hating on her.
It seemed like it was a little hating.
You can tell. Because Miss Robbie got money. She got a restaurant. She got a show. It's a little, maybe Miss Robbie probably, you know, you got history. Miss Robbie probably made it, and you probably somewhere in your little hut somewhere.
It could be any morning. You can turn on the news, Miss Robbie on the news, talking about her new album, or talking about what she got going on.
That's true.
Sometimes when you grow up with people and then you move on and you leave those people in the neighborhood where you was at, those people, they get angry. They don't, you know, they get envy. So that could be the case too. It could be a lot of things, but I do watch Philly Phil. And I'm gonna miss the live tonight, but I'm gonna catch it tomorrow.
I know you. A lot of people are gonna be catching it because it's on the news. I'm talking about on the Wiley Show. Other channels want to talk about it because now the media is involved. You know what I'm saying? So and people in St. Louis is going to talk about like, should you hear? She's suing, you know, blah blah blah. And then you know her son is going to trial, so people is watching. But if I was Philly Phil, I just keep doing my content. She doing something right because we talking about it, so I wouldn't stop.
She doing something right. She doing something. And you know what? I don't think she is gonna stop. She's doing something right. And it's like you pointed out, like with the caller calling in, which they called in on her channel or her live. So then when you pointed that out, like that make her kind of responsible too. So
it does.
It's
because
I think it's just
it's really sad because it makes her responsible because it's on her show. Because when you send that clip, you're not sending it to the lady that called in, you're sending it to the Philly Phil clip. That's the clip that's going viral.
Right.
So I think that's what she's gonna get the damage, like to the average person. You know who Philly Phil is. You're not probably gonna know who the lady was, but it's on Philly Phil channel. So if I was Philly, she needs to consult her. Yeah.
It's good, isn't it? Let me ask you this: do you think that Miss Robbie is maybe coming after her because of all of the evidence that she's pulling out against Tim? Do you think Miss Robbie is trying to distract? Because like all of the three people, it's four people. All of the four people, they all pleaded guilty, and he's still pleading innocent.
Yeah.
So do you think that Robbie just trying to help anything that she can with that
case? If that was the case, she'll be suing Chronicle Speaks, because Chronicle Speaks is the larger channel, and she talk about this case. But because the lady started spilling tea about Miss Robbie, that is where that's where I was like, no, I got to shut that down. Because I think if she was trying to shut down people covering it, she'd be coming out the Chronicle Speak. She'd be coming out the Lovely T with larger channels. But no, her Philly Phil channel was a little different because you're bringing people on to talk about my character. And you talk about I'm a murderer and that I'm responsible.
She calling, it's all kind of people calling in. Tim Sale Mason called in. A lot of different people who worked at Sweetie Pie's been calling in. She been going in. So it will be interesting.
I'm definitely paying attention to this to see what's going to happen. Now, I'm watching it and I'm paying attention because I knew she was doing it, but I wasn't paying attention to it. I'm like, oh, okay. But once the lawsuit once I heard that she's getting sued, I said, "Oh, I gotta pay attention to this. I gotta cover it now." But you know,
and you know what?
Mm-hmm.
I'm so glad that you are covering it because I didn't even know it. I just happened to go on YouTube just now and I seen you live. I'm like, wait a minute. So I wouldn't even know. I was waiting for Philly Fields, not even knowing that she on her way to court.
Yeah, she on her way to court. We had called the reporter, and I called the reporter personally, and the reporter said it's up on the site. The reporter was like, let me check and see if they post, and it was up there, definitely up there. And then I had one of my team members reach out to see about the lawsuit. Miss Robbie did file that lawsuit in St. Louis, so this ain't no lie.
I'm gonna go on. You know what? I'm gonna go on CaseNet as soon as we get off this call. I'm gonna go on CaseNet myself and look at it because it's all legal. It's right there. It's right on your phone. It's right on your laptop. So I'm gonna read it myself too.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Wiley, for taking my call.
No problem. Thank you.
Have a good day.
All right, bye-bye.
Okay.
Let's go. 3640, calling on air. Hello? 364.
Hello.
Hi, welcome to the Wiley Show.
Hi, can you hear me?
I can hear you loud and clear.
Okay, my name is Carolyn, and this is a lot, and I really respect and love everything you said about the situation, but I'm kind of like the last call. It seemed like this is revenge for her son, Tim, and the things that's coming out on this show, because if you look at this show, like she said, inmates have even called and talked about him. Workers have called and talked about him. People that know Miss Robbie have called in and talked. They calling in telling her things she don't even know. But what I don't understand is you got a lot of energy when it comes to Philly Phil and your son. But what the public want to know is what you feel about your grandson and what your son did to your grandson.
Oh, wow.
And another thing, sweetheart, I can't read everything. Somebody posted a copy of what that reporter sent in.
Mm-hmm.
She got all of these things that this lady said about her sex life, about the people she hung around, about this went on and that went on, and how the lady talked. But go back, do me a favor, go back and listen to that lady's call. Listen to that call and listen to it good when she say at the end of the day, before he killed Andre, Tim killed Smooth Man, the man that killed his father.
Yes, she did say that. She did say that. She did say that. You're not lying.
Yes, she did. And if you go to her lawsuit, go to what that reporter have. And it goes to show you when some people live in foul and when some people live in right. Because if what that lady said was so wrong, why didn't you put that part in there where that lady said before he killed Andre, Tim killed Smooth Man?
Yes, she did say that. She didn't add that to the article. She didn't.
No, she didn't add none of that. Nothing in there that's gonna hurt her big hip son. But but the thing of it is, she got time to go after this lady because of how she feels and what she don't want people to know. I went back to that clip today and I listened to it 3 consecutive times. She's telling the world that her son killed the man that killed his father.
Wow. You ain't lying about that. She did say that in that clip. Yep. Thank you so very much for calling in.
But she sounds revengeful. And I just can't understand that. If Billy Fields' caller hurt you so bad and you want to sue, why haven't you picked up the police and say, I done found something else somebody done said about my son. Now they trying to claim he killed the man that killed his daddy because it's damn showing that woman's phone call.
All right. Thank you so very much for calling in.
All right, baby. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Somebody just sent me a super chat. They said, thank you, Ron Tower said, remember Cordell Stewart had that radio show shut down that allowed Andrew Carver to slander his name. He sued both the station and Andrew and won. I remember that. Thank you so very much for calling in, ma'am. Okay. Wow. This is something. Let's bring Duval on. to give his thoughts on all of this. Wow, this is definitely a lot that was said. Duval, you are on. How you doing?
Hello, this is Mr. Duval in the building. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Yes.
My man. I think the reason why the lady got sued because she didn't give a compelling argument against why this lady was making these accusations. By her like just saying allegedly, she was like co-signing what that lady was saying. And that's negligence when it comes to the court of law. And so in a situation like that, you can sue the YouTuber and you can sue the person that said it because, like I said, they're both liable. But where the difference come in that is that SCO 230 law. Nobody could never sue YouTube because it was on YouTube platform. But they could sue the channel and they could sue the person. It's no different than if I was to make a argument, if I was to make a comment on the website of St. Louis Today, you know, their newspaper site. I can sue the editor, I can sue the newspaper website, I can even sue the person that made the comment. But what I can't sue is Internet Explorer or Google Chrome. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So they are protected under the SEO law, 230 law. You know about that, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Because that's the one that Donald Trump tried to challenge. So, you know what I'm saying, he could sue like people like CNN or among other.
Yeah, he wanted to get that removed to be back on social media because that protects social media companies. That it's a section in the law that for shield them from a lawsuit, and so that's why you go after the YouTuber instead of the YouTube platform. So yeah, but I think if they ever get rid of that law, it'll put a lot of YouTubers in a whole lot of legal trouble because it would be more censored. YouTube would change forever.
Not only YouTube would change forever, but
All
places like
social media. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Google, you know, say Twitter, Facebook. That's why you can't sue those platforms. You can't sue Facebook itself, but you can sue the person on Facebook who has the live, you know, saying the live show or the person who made the comment on that show. So they had that law in place in 1994 to protect those those platforms because those platforms can't function. And so for that reason. But as far as this case itself, like I said again, the lady was negligent by letting this lady just say what she wanted to say without really challenging the lady claims and accusations. And I think that's where the lady went wrong at. But she has the lady, Miss what's up, Sweetie Pie? She has a case to win. I mean, because at the end of the day, she can't say she was pain and suffering, and she, you know, say lost advertising dollars, and she lost the opportunity to get another show on another network because of these accusations. So, you know, she do have a pretty good case. And the last thing I want to say before I get off is a lot of people on YouTube don't have to worry about getting sued because a lot of people, especially celebrities, don't have the money like that or the time to put in getting a lawsuit. The only time those people really sue is they really feel embarrassed. But other than that, you know what I'm saying, a lot of times they'll say what they have to say, but they're not going to sue them.
That's true. And then they're not going to try to make the person bigger too, because you can also make that entity more bigger, just like Tasha K. She's more bigger now than what she was before she was sued by Cardi B. Yeah. So I agree with you on that.
Yeah, and it's not only that, but when the waves got bigger, she got sued plenty of times. Not only that, you got to think about when you said Oprah earlier. Remember, Oprah got sued because the mad cow disease by, you know, say the pharma industry. Matter of fact, not only she made herself more famous, that's how Dr. Phil got put on the map.
Yeah.
Because Dr. Phil became either her psychiatrist or Dr. Phil became her lawyer. And he got them to drop that lawsuit or to like sell it or something that magnitude. And so to Oprah repay Dr. Phil, she gave him his own show after her show. And that's when Oprah was big. So whatever show that came after her, you know, they was gonna get the leftover audience of hers. And that's how Dr. Phil became big as well.
Yeah, you ain't lying about that.
Okay, so the lawsuit does work. It depends on the person. It depends on their platform. It depends on if they're entertaining. And now if they're boring, like, you know, saying certain YouTubers, ain't gonna do that.
And if you don't have clout, but this particular video do have 200 and some odd thousand views. So that's a lot of views, especially we had a caller that called in. She said she shared it with some of her girlfriends that live in St. Louis. So, you know, the word is probably traveling. So obviously, Ms. Robbie ain't playing no games. She got the money to do it, and she got the time, she got the money, so she's doing it. We're gonna keep you updated on it. Thank you so much for calling in.
Thank you so much. And one last thing before I give, I promise. That lady, if the lady who's being sued, if she's smart, she can spend this to try to get like a local show in St. Louis, or she could get like a little book deal or something about life, and that's how she could grow her platform as well.
Absolutely.
But y'all have a good day. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, Wiley.
No problem. Thank you. Wow. Thank you. No, Dr. Phil was not a lawyer. Look at them. Oh my gosh. 3640, calling you on air. Hello? 3640. Hello? 3640. You call into the Wiley Show. Hello? 3640. I don't know if they can hear me. Can they hear me? I don't know if anybody else can call in, because I don't know if they can hear me or not. 3640, you live on air. Okay. I'll let them call back in because they probably still listening to the show. They probably just went to sleep on there. But yeah, the phone lines is definitely open. Wow, we've been on here for 2 hours. Almost. I haven't even ate none today. I didn't even eat none. I'm going to probably go grab me something before, because she go live tonight. So I got a little time to grab me something and probably get a haircut too. Talk to my friend and come out here today. If not, I'll probably wait till tomorrow because I don't want to miss her live. The lawsuit is bringing even more attention to the video because I didn't even know about it. Absolutely, Ms. And that's true. Thank you, Ala TV. That it is bringing more attention to the video and to her channel. Facts. I think no, she live in Arkansas. Hope I'm saying her name. Yeah. Yeah. I will be live on stage here tonight, almost definitely. Ms. Robbie may have the money, but not the time. Oh my gosh. Oh my God. I'm already saying that she got about good to Ms. Robbie, she look really healthy. Anonymous, you live on air.
Hey Wiley, happy Friday. I just wanted
Friday.
to just call and tell you this time slot should be called Happy Hour with Wiley.
Mm-hmm.
You should name it.
Yeah, Happy Hour with Wiley. I mean,
Happy Hour with Wiley.
Happy Hour with Wiley. So, what do you have to say about this case? I know it's going to go make its rounds around YouTube. What about this lawsuit? We are the first YouTube channel to cover the lawsuit. I want everybody to know that. So when y'all go to these other channels that we heard it here first on the Wiley Show. But what do you have to say about all of this?
I mean, I agree with Duval. I do. I agree with Duval. I mean, and a lot of the other callers. I mean, at the end of the day, these lawsuits, it's just a mess. Like, they just want to silence people, and we're having to freedom of speech. I mean, people should be able to say what they want to say. I mean, of course, without defaming people, but yeah, I agree with Duval. I agree with what he said.
Yeah, I think like freedom of speech, yes, but not freedom of consequences. You just can't say anything.
No, you can't just say anything about people. No,
and I think and you can still be sued, and that's why we have civil court. That's why we have that.
But Wiley, it is entertainment, though. Like, we all get a key.
We are entertained, but what if that entertainment was on you or your loved ones? We do want to be entertained, but what if you wake up and somebody's saying this about your Miss Robbie is somebody's grandmother, she's somebody's mother, she's somebody's aunt, and hearing that, you know, I'm even though me sitting in this seat as a YouTuber, I'm with the YouTuber, right? She didn't do anything wrong. In my eyes, she didn't do anything wrong. But in the law eyes, they were like, you let the lady talk. It's on your channel. It's no different if I was sitting on a radio station and allowing somebody to spew.
But Wiley, that's like if somebody calls into your show and says things. I mean, should you be held accountable for that? And when you weren't the one to say it?
I would say no. I would say I shouldn't be held
accountable for what comes out of somebody's mouth.
I shouldn't be held accountable for that, but the people was like, it was on your show, so that's how the people would know it. So maybe this
that's
was
the
just
part that I don't agree with.
Yeah, that's why I don't. Yeah,
like, listen, you can't like, this is your show, yes, but when somebody calls into your show, you can't like censor their mouth. You can't tell them what they can and cannot say. Their voice and their opinion. Yes,
Right.
it might be on your show, but it's coming out of their mouth, not yours.
Right. And
So I don't think that you should be held accountable for that.
I don't think so either. And that's why we should be writing our law. I mean, what do they call it?
Come on with the Congress and the senators.
Yeah, right. We need to be writing them and making a law like you get the person that said it, but not the show. So maybe we need to be writing. This is a perfect time to call your congressman and say, propose a law. Maybe we need a law to protect content creators because we have a show. A lot of shows don't have shows where we have phone calls. And it's live. It's not
and
like
the phone calls make the show. Like I'm just saying, yes, you do your commentary,
but the show
you definitely give us a key.
It's a big part.
Call in, and we all know. Yeah, we all know some people just stone cold crazy, or some. So we all get a key from it.
The callers is like icing on the cake. You know what I'm saying? Just like when that lady called into Philly Field, hell, that made the show. That was some hot tea, and what she did was smart.
And if it didn't make the show, like even right now, you know what I mean, when people call in, if it didn't make the show, your viewer numbers wouldn't be stable at over 700.
No, it would not.
So
people is here for
to hear the opinion of the callers.
They want to hear the opinion of the callers. They want to hear what was going on. A lot of people thought that Miss Robbie sued Tasha because they didn't read real well. But a lot of people say, "Oh, did she sue Tasha yet?" You know, but people want to hear about it. So if that YouTuber was smart, she's going live tonight, which I will be watching. I tried to comment in her chat.
Know who the YouTuber?
Yeah, Philly Phil. You don't know who. I post. You go to my community wall. You will see like the video that we're talking about, and I want you to hear it for yourself, and then come back to me and say, and then you can call back in if we still live and see would you sue if what I want you to hear for yourself. I'm not even gonna tell you what the lady said. You go and you hear. It's a 25-minute clip on my community wall of the video that was what made Miss Robbie sue.
Yes, I'm gonna check it out because I was working earlier, so I couldn't. You know what I mean? I couldn't, but I'm gonna check it out.
All right.
But I will talk to you later.
Thank you.
Like I said, seriously, title go live like around 4 o'clock and call it Happy Hour with Wiley.
Happy Hour with Wiley. Yes. Okay.
All right.
All right. Bye bye. All right. Yeah. She will be live tonight. It's some of y'all never heard of the YouTube before. She got about the same subscribers we have. But that's gonna change. She's gonna get more subscribers. She's probably gonna be at 100K probably by the end of the year, because if she stay on this is her moment to push her to the next moment. The community wall is like on YouTube, and you see on my YouTube channel say community, but I will post the video in it again for y'all can see it. I will post it in the chat again. Thank y'all so very much. But we working on being consistent before we name our hours. But we've been consistent these past couple of days. Won't he do it? We've been consistent these past couple of days. So we got a couple of more weeks in August to be consistent. So y'all, we've been very, very consistent on there. But we do have 2,000 videos that we did. I never heard it. I'll watch the video when in the live. Thank you. Some people never heard it. Thank you to the new members. All right. Thank y'all so very much. Man, make sure y'all go follow us on Station Head. I'm gonna make sure that we got all the callers that called in. Y'all got 2 more minutes. Call in if you got something to say. Come on, I want to hear from you. What do you have to say? Do you think Miss Robbie was right to sue a YouTuber?
Exclusive. That's right. Bringing you the best in politics and celebrity gossip. This is the Wiley Show.
Y'all need to listen to that, okay?
Don't stop. Keep it going.
All right, y'all gotta call in because I want to hear from you. 654-6534.
Hi, Wally. How you doing?
Doing good.
That's good. So I just watched the clip.
Okay.
And the lady that was speaking, she's an elderly lady, but to me, it seemed like that she knew that she was talking about. Now, I really don't know everything that went on, and the commentator, she was saying allegedly, and then the elderly lady, she started saying allegedly too, but it seemed like that she knew some stuff that really went down, That's what I took from it. Like, she really know more than really what she can say on YouTube or whatever. That's why she was giving specific names, spelling out the names, telling who you can call in St. Louis and all that. I really think that she's on to something.
Oh yeah, she have to be on to something, baby. Whatever that something is.
And right. And like they say, everybody got a pass.
Yeah, everybody got a pass. You're right about that.
And there's a lot of people that have skeletons in the closet that has been locked for years. But I don't know if you have known, but in 2022, God has been revealing a whole lot of stuff, even all these false prophets. But I don't want to get into that. Oh my God, let me stop.
Well, you ain't lying. I said, but you're not lying about that.
A whole lot of stuff is being revealed. It's like the veil is just being uncovered for a whole lot of people that have been keeping dark secrets.
Facts. Absolutely.
So, but it was kind of shocking to hear it because I really love Miss Robbie. You know what I'm saying? I used to watch Sweetie Pies all the time. And, for my brain to even think that inkling that she might have been involved in something like that, it just cringes me because she's such a sweet lady now.
Yeah, but and this is what I want to say. We don't know how these people was when they was younger. I mean, I can say that because I work in a nursing home. And you be talking about, you be dealing with Miss Such and Such, she's so sweet, but you don't know how Miss Such and Such was in her 20s and she's 90-something years old now.
Right. I mean, I can admit I have done some shit. I'm sorry. I have done some stuff in my younger days, but if you look at me now or talk with me now, you never would have thought that, I was into stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? And like she was saying back then, heroin was an epidemic in the African American community. And then once they got through running that heroin, and then opium was just a little, and then that's when they brought in that cocaine in the freebase. Before the crack and the ice and the methadone and all that kind of stuff. So there's a history and a pattern, and okay, now I'm fixing to get off into politics, but I really don't want to do that. But I could understand where the lady was coming from. Everybody has a past. Okay, and they cannot judge you from what you look or sound like now unless someone open up a can of worms and let the story out. You know what I'm saying? Because I used to, back in the day, when the Cosby Show was out, I was crazy about the Cosby Show.
Me too. My mom definitely was a fan.
Crazy.
I said my mom, my family, we was a fan of the Cosby Show, yes, as many other African American families.
Yeah, and then Bill Cosby, he did admit to some stuff, so that's kind of shocking too. But I just really, really wish that my people can rise, in which I'm talking about African American Black people in the United States. I'm just praying for the day that God opened the door where we really rise to where we're supposed to be at, and all this bickering and killing and all this stuff in different communities and stuff. If you're older, like I am, and you look back, it really saddens your heart.
I feel you.
You know what I'm saying?
I hear you. Yes.
But I don't want to talk your ear off.
Thank you.
Thank
you so much for calling in.
You're welcome. And you have a wonderful rest of your weekend.
All right, you too. Okay.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye-bye. All right. 4334.
Hey, Wiley. Good afternoon.
Hey.
Hey. So I was coming to the live a little late, so I know you're talking about Miss Robbie. But I wanted to tell you that you're doing such a good job. Like, YouTube deciding to send your old videos to, at least to me.
Yes.
That means you're doing good, right?
That is doing good. If you get the recommendations, that means we're doing good. Yes, ma'am.
This particular video, I don't know if you remember, you did what you call a disability twerk. Child, I died laughing. Do you remember that?
I remember when I was trying to twerk. I couldn't do it, but I was trying.
that video, you said, "Hey, I'm doing a disability chart." I died laughing. I said, "Oh my God, Wiley, you damn fool!"
Oh yes. Oh.
It was so funny. But look, my dogs, they ready to go outside. But I just wanted to tell you, keep up the good work. And,
Thank you.
I had to watch the live over.
All right, thank you so much. Thank you. Yes, thank you. Bye bye. Make sure y'all hit that like button. The video with the Wiley Show, take it over. Hit that like button. Oh man. Anonymous, you live on air.
Hello, Wiley.
Yes, you live on the Wiley Show.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you loud and clear.
Hi, it's Kwani. How are you doing today, honey?
Doing good, Kwani. It's nice to hear from you.
Nice to hear from you as well. Well, I'm calling in because I'm in St. Louis too.
Okay.
And I am familiar with the Montgomerys. I think they're a wonderful family. I do understand why Miss Robbie is doing what she's doing. She has every right to sue because she has a legacy. Did you also hear the video, the ending part of that video also where the woman spoke about Kimora Lee Simmons' father?
I did hear that, yes.
Well, I think that Kimora Lee Simmons needs to also sue as well. And Kimora Lee Simmons' mother needs to sue also. Because she also defamed that family also. and then another thing also, how would this woman know all this information if she was not a part of the crew? If she claimed that she stays away from those type of people, well, how does she know all that information?
Oh man.
You understand what I'm saying, Wiley?
I hear you, yes.
But that's all I wanted to say. I stand with Miss Robbie. I also stand with Kimora Lee Simmons' family too. Enjoy your day, Wiley, and I love your show. Keep up the good work, babe.
Thank you so much. Oh man.
You're welcome. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Woo, man. Oh man. 6123, calling you on the air. Hello? 6123. Hello? Why people call it they be silent?
That's right. Bringing you the best in politics and celebrity gossip. This is the Wiley Show.
Y'all need to listen to that, okay?
Keep it going.
Oh man. Woo! I did not think this show was gonna be this lit. Make sure y'all thumbs up the episode, thumbs up the show. Oh, we got another caller. Okay. 9893. Hello, can you mute me in the back and I'll bring you on? Just mute your sound. 9893.
Yes, I'm unmuted.
Okay. Thank you.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi. Yes. I was just calling because a lot of people are comparing this to the Tasha K thing, which is totally different. Because this lady didn't say anything, and Tasha K said some horrible things about Cardi B. You know, her having herpes and just horrible things. And Cardi B even gave her a chance to take it back, but Tasha was just so cocky and mean and evil. I just think this is a totally different situation.
I think the similarities, both cases are suing has defamation. So that's the similarities. Not just the same, it's not the same details of the case, but it's both defamation.
Yeah, but the thing is that Eat with Philly, she didn't say a thing.
She did.
It was the caller.
It was the caller.
The caller was the one who was saying anything. So if you're going to go after anybody, you go after the caller. Because Eat with Philly, now I could see if Eat with Philly was saying, oh yeah, Miss Robbie's, whatever. But she didn't say a word.
Right, but
not one word.
It was on the caller's show, and it's up, still up. So
yeah.
It's like, if you were in that situation, somebody had a show, would you want that show the episode to be deleted? Like, it's on the show. You allow it on your show. And so I think that's where a lot of people it's like 50-50. Like, oh my gosh, but she ain't saying that, but it's on her show. I'm like, okay. We'll see how this gonna. Are we gonna see how Philly Phil gonna respond to this because it's out here?
Yeah, it's just a sad, thing,
Yeah.
I love your show, Wiley.
Love you. Thank you so very much for calling in. I'm not saying. I'm just.
Thank you.
I'm interested.
Love you. Bye bye.
Bye bye. I'm just into it. I'm not saying. I'm like, this is entertainment. 6123 calling you on the air.
Hello.
Hi, welcome to the Wiley Show.
Oh, hi, Robbie. I just want to talk about the case with what's her name, Miss Robbie.
Yes, ma'am.
And the way I feel about the whole situation, I feel that she's totally involved with the situation concerning her son in the case and all that.
I don't think that Miss Robbie is involved with her son action of trying to take out her grandson. I don't know. I don't even know if Miss Robbie paying for the lawyers. I heard allegedly she's helping him with his defense. I just want to hope and hear from Miss Robbie and say, you know what Tim did, he was wrong, and I don't stand with that. And I'm gonna pray for my son and hope that he get delivered or something like that. But the way how she came out, I just didn't like the way her response. Hello? Did she hang up? Somebody said, I never was on your show this long. This is entertainment. Thank you. Anonymous, you live on air.
I have to be, oh my God, these people crazy. Did she just hang up or did she fall asleep or what happened?
No, she hung up. Usually people call in and they just hang up.
Oh my God. Listen, I wanted to, this dawned on me. Like you just mentioned, Miss Robbie is financially supporting her son. You think she is doing this lawsuit so that whatever money she makes from it, she'll use that and support him with that?
I don't think so. I think more so Miss Robbie's doing this because people just looking at her sideways because of these allegations against her now. Because she got to pay for the lawsuit because this lawsuit take months. It took Cardi B years to get to a judgment.
Also know her son gonna be in there for some years.
Yeah. And his trial
do you
starts.
Think she's coming up with this a plan, like not a plan, but like, oh well, if I sue and I make
I just think Ms. Robbie is suing. No, I think Ms. Robbie is suing because people is looking at her sideways and all the allegations towards her now. I think that's why when Ms. Robbie is suing, I think she got the money to cover Tim's legal defense. Ms. Robbie got money. She owns restaurants. No telling how much money that woman have. And she doing music. And her videos don't look cheap. Them videos look very well produced. Did you see her videos of her music?
For real though, like this, I don't think Ms. Rock. Come on, set up her own, be involved with her own grandson.
I don't believe that. No, I don't believe that.
I
don't see it. I don't believe that at all. I don't believe it at all. No. But Ms. Robbie did come out and she said that he knew she said my grandson knew the person he was going out to meet, somebody that he knew. Remember, she kept saying that. And it just so happened that person, and it was just her son. Uncle. It was her uncle. So that prophecy that she came out and said, it came to wish. And maybe she's in strong denial. I don't have any children, so I don't know. How would you feel if your child were to be in those shoes? What do you do? So I can believe that she's in a good, strong denial in this whole type of situation. And then she's hearing the info. I don't even think Tim communicated with her because according to her, she only heard information about the case until we hear about it.
Right.
So I don't even know if Tim communicating with her about this situation. It's just whew, that part is sad because
it's very sad. The whole thing is sad. And the lady, I'm shocked this ain't put her in the hospital or nothing, really, honestly. Because she's old. She's in her 80s. She's fragile.
She's in her 80s, yes. And I think that's probably why. I think that's probably why she keeping herself busy.
Yeah. Well, great show, Wiley, as
Thank
always.
You.
I just that thought just dawned on me, and I was like, let me call back and see what Wiley think. If she's raising money or thinking of this as a way to raise money for,
All
put
right.
some money to the side for him if she wins
Thank
this
you.
suit. But talk to you soon.
Thank you so much for calling in. Okay, 0106.
Hey, Wiley.
Hey.
Hey, okay, so I just listened to the interview with the lady and the YouTuber, and she never said her name. So how are they going to be able to sue her?
What?
I'm not
because
sure she's gonna sue
easily.
somebody when,
Because I think that Ms. Robbie knew who the lady is by her name. She knew who the lady is. So
by what name? I didn't even hear her. Give
no,
her name.
I didn't hear her say her
name
name either. I mean, they know who the lady. What I'm saying is they know who the lady is what I'm saying.
But how can they prove it? Is what I'm saying. I guess.
Oh, that's easy to prove. They serve you with the paperwork and do a voice thing. That's easy. That's easy to be proven. Yeah, because the lady called.
I just think it's kind of crazy how you can sue people like this.
Yeah, it's easy. Like you can't. It's man. When you got money, and lawyers can find a way. Because I was like, they knew exactly who the lady was. Because they put the lady in the article, and then she's in the paperwork. Because the lady never gave her name, but because according to the lady, she is Ms. Robbie's wait, when they get the title, best wait a minute.
Her husband.
Yeah. This is Tim Norman's
ex-wife.
Norman's father, best friend, wife. So right there, it's like
That's a lot.
you put it out. Yeah, you put it out there. So
thanks for taking my call, Wiley.
That lady did all that talk, and did the title said Tim Norman's father, best friend, wife, and this is so funny. I'm not gonna get into the joke because I might get a lawsuit. But thank you so very much for calling in. I'm not gonna get into man. Oh man, because I want to say a joke, but I'm not gonna do it because I don't want to get a lawsuit. 8608, caller, you're there.
Hey, how you doing, Wiley?
Doing all right.
Chat. I was a big fan of Philly Phil and her brothers. She has, I understand justice for Andre, but she did a lot deep. And she has more issues. She has a child out here that she gave up.
Wait a minute.
Relationship.
I don't want to hear nothing about that. What do you think about the lawsuit? Because that you bringing up stuff about her character and all that. I don't want to hear about that. But what do you think about the lawsuit that Ms. Robbie have against Philly Phil?
I think she needs to have one.
All right. Because I ain't no coming in here trying to trash Philly Phil. We ain't about to get no lawsuit because I don't want to know about who, what, why. I want to know about the lawsuit because it's public. Okay? I don't come in here with all that stuff. And if it ain't public, I ain't gonna talk about it. I ain't gonna talk about it. Because that ain't public. Now, if it come out public, then I'll talk about it. Because my spiritual father, my mentor, Dr. Larry Reed, he said, if it ain't public, I'm not going to talk about it. The reason why we talking about this right now is because what? It's public. Come on, somebody. It's public. Because I ain't got it. You suing me for $100,000 because I ain't got it. All right. It's reason why we're talking about this lawsuit with Miss Coty with Philly Phil is because it's public. We're not gonna bring up anything that's not public because I can't verify that because it ain't public yet. Oh man. They ain't gonna put me in a lawsuit. All right. Okay, we thank y'all so very much for tuning into the Wiley Show. This was fun. Like, it was great. I'm gonna let this soak in on this. Thank y'all so very much. If we did not cover something that y'all want me to talk about, y'all can always email me at wileyshow@gmail.com. You could definitely email me. Also, too, if you want to contribute to our show, we just invested some money into a text list. So if you want to invest in our show, go to $Marquise28. Thank you all so very much for that. We also have a text list. And it's free. If you want to be notified when I go live, just text Wiley on your phone. Text Wiley, Wiley in the text to 888-534-4939. It is free to do it. And every time I go live on Station or every time I go live on YouTube, you could be live when I go live. Thank y'all so very much. We will talk to y'all soon. Thank y'all. And we will see y'all in the next episode. I will be going out if Philly Phil go live tonight. We will come and do a recap of that. Thank y'all so very much. And I will see y'all in the next episode. This was fun. This was really, really fun. Did another show today, and y'all called in. Thank y'all to all the calls, all the donations. So yes. Somebody sent a donation in for $11.11. Thank you. We appreciate the love, donations. We love that. We goes back into our channel, whether it's going back into the green screen or whether it's going back into a text list or paying for blogs or radio, because that's not free. StreamYard is not free. We pay for StreamYard. We pay for Station Head. No, we don't pay for Station, but we pay for StreamYard. We pay for Blog Talk Radio. Thank y'all so very much. We will see y'all in the next episode. Peace.